Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to start reading in the Bible again, but I've found actually a book I'd actually really like to read, and this is the book of Job. It's a very good and, explains the things he really went through and stuff with the devil trying to tempt him and destroy his relationship with God, but he could not succeed in that. Praise the Lord, and uh, maybe it'll give you guys some motivation, to resist sin as well. And, no matter what happens, no matter what's taken away from you, just always love God. So we're starting the first chapter. It is 22 verses. And let's go ahead and start reading this. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and the one that feared God and showed evil. So, this is already a man that fears God, saying, so he's for God, he's Christian, he's working for him and stuff, and obviously he's very blessed. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. So he got 10 kids altogether, and he's very blessed and things. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she donkeys, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all men in the East. So he's very wealthy. He's very blessed. He's like this because God gave him the chance to be like this, because of the good things he's done. And his sons went and feasted in their house, every one his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so that when the days of their feasting were gone about, and Job sent and sanctified him, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. And Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. So now Satan's to come up to God. Many don't know this, but actually he can go there and communicate with God. But obviously he never went into any conversations. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, and perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught? Hast not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? That thou hast blessed the work for his hands, and the substance, and increase in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. What he's saying is that the reason Job's like that, the reason Job's for God and everything, the reason it's like that is because God's given him everything. He's given him a house, all these people and stuff like that. And basically what he's saying is that if you were to take everything away from him, he would, be hatred to God, basically. And the Lord said to Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job, and said, the oxen were plowing, and the donkeys feeding beside them. And the siblings fell upon them and took them away. Yeah, They have slain the servants with an edge of the sword, and I am the only that escaped alone to thee. So now a servant has been killed. Only one has lived. While he was speaking, there came also another that said, the Chaldeans made their 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away. Yeah, the slain the servants with the edged sword, and I am the only one to tell thee. I escaped alone to tell thee. While he was speaking, there came also another, and said, Thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind in the wilderness, and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they died. They are dead, and I am the only one to escape alone to tell thee. So now the animals are dying, his servants have been slain, his kids have been killed by basically the house collapsed on him. Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshipped. So instead of getting mad, instead of being angry, instead of cursing God, he goes and shaves his head. He gets on the ground and he worships God and said, Naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And all this Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly. So, as far as that first chapter's come, already a lot has happened. You see, you practically see Job. He goes from being very wealthy, having thousands of animals, 10 children, tons of servants, tons of money, to a man that has killed, a house fell on his kids and killed him. Servants were murdered. All of his animals are dropping dead. And, a lot of people would be irritated, sad, depressed, mad, and a lot of them would blame God for this. I'm not saying that, I don't know how I'd be in that situation, but instead Job gets on the ground and praises the Lord, and he has lost everything. There's people who have everything and won't even praise the Lord, and he has nothing at this point. He's losing nothing, and there's people who have nothing. There's people who's homeless and they still praise the Lord. This should be a motivation to you. We're not done. There's still a lot, still more chapters and stuff, but already it should be a motivation to you to praise the Lord and stuff. That's all I have for you guys today. You can also check out my Instagram, Glory of Jesus 16. And I just thank you guys for watching, and please share Job's story or even this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.